Hi everyone. This week I wanted to talk to you about podcasts. I am a huge fan of podcasts, mostly because you can consume them so easily when you're doing other things. So I love to ride my exercise bike and listen to podcasts. Often I'll put one on to kind of fall asleep at night, or I'll stick one on when I'm doing chores around the house or walking the dog around the block. I wanted to share with you some of my favorite education podcasts today, and just hopefully get you to give it a try. Education Research Reading Room, I got put onto this by a colleague who worked over at UWC East. Really fantastic. They take the educational research, they do the reading for you, and then they do little interviews that help to unpick what that could look like in a classroom. So kind of a shortcut to keeping up with the latest educational research. Mind the Gap, you'll notice the name there, our friend Tom Sherrington, along with Emma Turner, and they have some amazing guests. They get some real rock stars onto that podcast. Damien Hughes, a little bit more generalist, not necessarily education, but just talks to people who have been hugely successful in all sorts of fields. So again, amazing guests, and Professor Damien Hughes is really quite impressive. Research Works podcast. This one's a new one. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it yet. It's quite heavy going from a research perspective. Really interesting stuff for special educational needs and that kind of area. But the jury's out. You have a look, see if you like it. Hidden Brain, really great one. Lots of stuff about neuroscience and neuroscience of learning, which I'm finding really interesting at the moment. And if you're part of our Books and Burrito book club, you'll find a lot of similarities between this podcast and that read. This one comes out of Australia. It's a little bit lighter, 8 minutes to change your life, work edition. Lots of great things like what not to do in a meeting. And this one is snack sized. Literally none of the episodes are over 8 minutes. So if you're new to podcasts and you want something a bit lighter, this is a good place to start. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Morning, colleagues. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing your podcasts with us. I'm going to look today, I've got a couple of minutes. I'm going to look today specifically at setting up your laptop when you are presenting either in front of students, parents, or colleagues, and making sure that all of the notifications are switched off. Sometimes there can be sounds or in emails or Teams or anything else that pop up on the screen whilst you're presenting. And it is disrupting for the audience and also disrupting for you. So without further ado, we're going to go to notifications. So I'm going to click on the Windows button here and go to notifications, type in notifications, and you'll see here I've got notifications and action settings. When I click on this, everything, but yours may have this button here, everything should be switched off. Just make sure that you've got all of those switched off. Outlook as well, on the right click, so on the caret up here, right click on here and switch off all of these things here so that there are no pop-ups that are occurring. Also within Outlook as well, you can go to File, Options, and under Mail, it says here, play a sound. Yours will be playing a sound. Switch it off. In fact, switch off all of these things here so that nothing disturbs you. And when you are presenting, I would switch off Outlook completely. So close down Outlook. I've got some delayed deliveries there so that the Outlook system itself is not working behind the scene. The same for Teams. You can right click on Teams, and at the moment you can see I am available, but I can change that to be do not disturb. But actually I would close down Teams completely as well. Now it's still working in the background. So on the caret up, you can see here, quit Teams. Okay. When you're presenting, especially in front of parents, make sure that all of those notifications are switched off and you close Outlook and you close Teams so that nothing embarrassing pops up. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.